Hey everyone. Okay. All right. Hey guys. Sorry, I was trying to invite people. Thanks for joining in. I don't have a black eye, I promise. I'm just getting my face ready and started earlier than I usually do. I kind of did that on purpose. I've been trying not to mess with my eyes too much today because my right eye, I tore the cornea in it a couple weeks ago. That's the first time I've torn it in probably 10 years. And I haven't really had any issues. It gets dry occasionally. But anyways, the last couple days it's felt a little weird again. And I woke up this morning and it's just not quite right. It's pretty sensitive. So I'm going to be trying to do makeup today, but be easy with the eyes. So we'll see how it goes. I was going to try to go into the eye doctor. They are literally 2 minutes from my house. My primary care doctor and the kid's pediatrician, which is when I got pregnant with Cassie, that was a huge deal to me. Like, the pediatrician needed to be somewhere close, and I can make it to their office in 5 minutes. That's how close they are to me. I've got a little bit of makeup from the other, from yesterday that I did with my eyes. So I'm just kind of using our cleansing stick. It's amazing. It's a one-step process. You just open it. It really looks like a big chapstick, and you rub it all over your face. That's what it looks like right there in the bottom corner. And the little gold piece, you twist it. It raises up just like a chapstick. It's awesome. Like, I think I've used that every day since I've gotten it. And my hair's crazy. Please forgive it too. My eyebrows are still kind of a mess just because I'm still working on growing them in. I finally got some hair growing there consistently thanks to our lash serum. However, it's still kind of not there yet. The kids are out at my parents' house for the weekend. They love going out there. The last weekend that we were there, my dad told, I think it was Cassie or Sarah. I can't remember if it was Cassie or Sarah, but he told, I think it was Cassie, that, you know, she was going to go home. And, you know, she made a comment that their house was her home too. And, you know, that was like not even like encouraged or anything. That was a thing that she said all on her own, and she looks at their house. My kids look at their house as their home too. And I'm so happy they have grandparents that are involved. That was something that I feel I kind of lacked in life. In a way. In a way I didn't, but then in a way I did. And so as an adult, having children, like, it's so important for me to see my kids have that. And their cousin lives right there too. They only have one cousin. Well, first cousin. They've got second cousins, but they're so used to being around Amira. It's amazing. All right. I'm gonna have to break down and get that. I think it's called PTK. Let me see if I can fix this headband. I'm wearing the kids' headband because I keep all mine hidden in my van. Otherwise, they end up... My hair's crazy today. They end up kind of all over the place and broken. Well, that one's broke. Awesome. Give me 1 second, guys. I posted on my Facebook wall, on my personal page, a picture with 3 different hairstyles, and they're kind of all, it's the same style, I guess, just cut differently. I went back and forth. I've been going back and forth. There we go. That holds the hair back a little better. The other one was broken. Sarah destroys headbands. Anyways, I posted a thing on my Facebook today, and it was basically 3 different options that I'm looking at for cutting my hair. I cut all my hair off. I want to say it was a couple months ago. My cousin did it. I was so scared to do it. I've never gone that short as an adult. And so when I cut it off, and I loved it, and then I wanted to go shorter, and I went shorter. And this last time, first I hated it. I hated my hair. But the more I wore it and the more I could play with it and actually do something with my hair versus just pulling it up, and the compliments that I kept getting, I was like, you know what? Let's keep it short for a little while. So I need to cut it because it's very wild right now. When my hair's short, it's wavy. As you can tell, it's especially now that it's growing out, it's getting wavier, which means that like my hair stands up everywhere. Mom Carol, who passed away last month, she always used to say that she had to let her hair wake up in the mornings. And I can remember even when we lived with her, we couldn't go anywhere until she had her coffee and her hair woke up. And it's true because her hair was short, and she would wake up and it'd stand up, and 30 minutes to an hour later, she was ready to go. You know, her hair it calmed down and she was able to do it. And I understand, like, now that my hair is short, I know exactly what she means by that. Like, I always say it, my hair has to wake up because it gets crazy. Hey, Rachel. How are you feeling? Alright, now that I've done broke down on video, let me go ahead and do something to keep myself busy so that I'm not sitting here crying. Her birthday was a couple days ago, and I don't know, I've just been emotional lately. Not getting sleep doesn't help. And honestly, like, if it wasn't for Younique and, like, me wanting to get on and play with the makeup and talk to everybody and just kind of work my business, like, to some people it may be silly, but I honestly look forward to doing that. And no matter how much I hurt throughout the day and how little sleep I get at night, that is one thing that I will do. I will get up and put makeup on, even if it's a little bit, before I leave my house. Like, even if I'm just going to get the kids, I'll put makeup on because it makes me feel a little bit better. Alright. My face is cleaned off. I let that, hey Melina, I let that cleansing stick, once I rubbed it into my face and everything, I kind of let it set in just because it kind of moisturized my skin. I'm going to do moisturizer next and primer, and then we'll work with the concealer and everything else. I'm using some new colors that I got in, and Lord help me, I'm going to attempt to contour my face today. I have never contoured. I've used bronzer to do that, but not an actual contour palette. So, let's see how it goes. Okay. I know I talk a lot about how our not our bronzer, but our makeup products, that you only need to use a little to go a long ways. I've been decreasing the amount of moisturizer that I put on my face. I used to use a little bit more than what's on my hand, but I've, like I said, been decreasing it and finding that it still gives me the same moisture that I need in my face, but I'm not using too much. And it goes the same with all your makeup that you're using. And when you rub it in, just rub it all over your face, your neck. Because what happens when you put your makeup on is you want to make sure you blend everything down into your neck so that you don't have that line showing that you're wearing makeup. And, what's it called? I can't even think right now. It just kind of makes everything blend easily, I guess, into your skin without making it look so obvious. Like, I don't mind wearing bold looks, but I've always been one, even when I was in high school. I kept it kind of simple. I've just now, within the last year or two, started getting adventurous when it comes to my makeup. And by adventurous, I mean wearing more makeup than usual, trying new looks, eyebrows. Up until this last year or so, I didn't know what to do with them or how to do it. I really didn't have a need as long as I didn't mess with them too much and got them shaped correctly. But the older I get, the more I have to do stuff to hide the aging process that I'm going through, obviously. Which, also, I'm going to add some lifting serum. I've not been applying that. Our lifting serum helps with the fine lines and pores. And I think I got my base. So I'm going to let that sit for a minute and get my lifting serum. All right. Hey. Okay. And same thing with the lifting serum. You don't want to use too much, just a little bit. I apply it, of course, in the middle of my forehead where I frown, like this. I have a line. That's why they say don't frown when you're young, so you don't end up with that line. Hi, Gypsy. And what I'm doing is I'm just applying. Hi, Mama Joyce. I miss you. I'm applying the lifting serum underneath my eye and outwards towards the area where the little creases, the crow's feet, whatever they call them, up here. So I'm going to apply that there. And then to the other eye. If you're watching my video, share it so I can enter you into the September drawing. It'll be over tomorrow. So Monday I'll end up, on Monday I'll draw a winner for September's giveaway, and I'm giving away the lip color Contrite. It's such a pretty pink color. Oh. Let me know when you're coming back down to Florida. Alright. So next I'm going to use my primer. With primer, I literally use a pea-sized amount, and that's it. I would love to come up there. You know what? Maybe when it gets a little bit cooler up there and the leaves start changing, John and I may have to make a trip up there with the girls and come see you. I would love that. I want them to see snow so bad. You remember when I used to do Anna and April's eyebrows? I remember for the longest time I'm the only one that Anna would let do her eyebrows. Okay, primer is on. And the primer just creates, it kind of gives you a, I'm jealous. 70s is perfect. I wish it would not get higher than the 70s down here. I live in the wrong state. Alright, my primer is on. I'm going to let it sit. I'll come up there and do yours. I'd love to do that. I've mentioned it a couple times. My hair's doing funky stuff, so if I flip my hair back, I'm getting it away from me. I've mentioned it a couple times that I wish I could have been a makeup artist. That would have been so fun. Alright, so I'm going to try something new today, because normally what I do is I apply my concealer first, and then I do my foundation. So what I think I'm going to do is actually do my loose powder foundation first, and then the concealer, and we'll see. If it messes up, I'll redo the whole face. It's Saturday, whatever. I'm experimenting anyways with the contouring palette today that came in yesterday, so I'm going to go all out. I might as well do it all at once. I use our pressed powder foundation. It is such an amazing product. That's the product that I'm recommending for you, Milena. It's awesome. I love it. And I use the color Camlet. Yes, I'll be your makeup artist. I love the fact that I have 2 little girls. Especially 2 little girls that like playing in mommy's makeup. Because as they're getting older, or as they get older, I cannot wait to be able to do their makeup for like their little school dances or prom, homecoming, things like that. Senior pictures. I also got my makeup trunk in. I posted a picture of it. And I think after I get done with this, I'm going to go and grab, I want to grab some asparagus. I want asparagus. So I'm going to go and grab some asparagus to have with dinner. And I need more orange juice. I keep orange juice in my house all the time. I drink that or lemonade. Pink lemonade to be exact. I wish they made pink lemons. Then after dinner tonight, I'm going to have John help me. I'm going to decorate the house while the kids are at my dad's. I'm going to decorate it for Halloween and get the little light up pumpkin that I bought, I think when Cassie was a baby. And I've got all these little window clings that I'm going to put on our door. And try to get the house a little more festive for Halloween. They are so excited. I have their costumes already. They cannot wait. They pretend they go through the house and they pretend like they're trick-or-treating. So this year is going to be so fun. Like, they're so aware of the holidays coming up. Cassie is so aware of that. She has a birthday coming up, and I've tried to pick her birthday themes based off of things that she's enjoyed, like Frozen or Minnie Mouse. But this year, she verbally told me what theme she wanted her birthday. She wanted to have a Poppy birthday. So from Trolls, she wants to have birthday like, and she wants to dress up like Poppy. I found her a little headband yesterday that has the Poppy hair, and I get her a little outfit. That's cute. Yeah, John wants, so I'm going to do asparagus, mashed potatoes, and John loves the little banquet Salisbury steaks. So I'm going to have that for dinner. I like making them homemade, but he likes the frozen. There's just something about it, I guess. I don't know. I know it's not the first yet, but oh my goodness. They have, yes, Trolls is awesome. She's so excited about it. And it's so funny because she came home one day singing this song, and then she was singing it, "Everybody shake your hair with your body," and she would go on and on with it. And I'm like, where in the world did you make that song up? And I finally found, I looked it up on YouTube. I just put that line in, and it pulled up the song that it's from. So, like, when I turn it on, oh my gosh, you know, she's got that long hair. It's all the way to her butt, and she'll swing her hair around and dance and sing. It's so cute. Alright, so I've covered my face with my loose powder, or actually it's my pressed powder foundation. I use that a lot. I love the pressed powder. And I use the color Camlet. Now I'm going to go in with my concealer. I've got the lightest color that they offer, which is Scarlet. Alright, I've got my... Actually, I'm going to go ahead, color her hair pink like the trolls. Her daddy would kill me. My dad would kill me. Although I could get that like spray-in, like Halloween temporary hair color that washes out when you wash it. I might have to do that. She would love that. But then I could totally see her telling me that she wanted to go and get her hair colored pink. She told me the other day she wanted to cut her hair off. Okay, I'll color match you. I can get you color matched. I'll send you a message when I get done. And I'll figure out which category you need to be in, and we'll look at colors that way. If we get you a color and it doesn't match what your skin tone is, we can return it and exchange it for a different color, so that's not an issue. Hi, Miss Rose. What are you doing, Sophie? Yeah, I could totally do that too. Alright, I'm going to show you guys how I use the concealer. Like I said, I'm going to use the concealer in Scarlet. I only apply 5 dots to my brush. Alright, y'all can see it. 1. So that's all I use for my face, 5 dots with the concealer. And I'm just going to dab it all over my face. Have you guys ever watched those videos of the men doing commentary of their wives putting on makeup? It is hilarious. I need to get John to do that for me one day. I'm actually considering doing a YouTube channel on just to kind of share, you know, my makeup and how I do things. I use our powder concealer brush. Milena, this is the brush that I was telling you about that I think would be awesome for you. Only because it's really a multi-purpose brush. You have a smaller end for concealer, and then the end that I'm using is actually technically for powder. But I like using it for, I actually like using it for the concealer. It just blends it, just because I'm concealing such a larger face. A larger face. Lord, I can't even talk today. A larger space. If it was just like under my eyes, I'd use the smaller end. But I'm concealing more than just under my eyes. Again, that aging thing. Thank you, Mama Joyce. See, you can already tell on the right side where I've concealed. You can see like where the concealer is and where it's not. That's how good the concealer is. Cassie wants me and John to dress up this year. John's got to work that day, but he is so determined to make Halloween work this year. Last year was just crazy, and we got to this function at the very end. I had to change the girls in the car. It was awful. Don't buy a car on Halloween afternoon. We bought John's car on Halloween a year ago. I don't regret buying the car, but I wish we would have gone in sooner. That's the Aries in me. I get going on something and I don't give up until it's done. Especially if I get a crazy idea like getting a new car, cutting my hair off. I cut my hair off this short. Well, it was shorter, but because I wanted to make John mad because he doesn't like short hair. But I don't think he's minded or had, minded it too much because he has seen how easy it is for me. And it's less work for him because he doesn't have to help me. Now that it's gotten longer, I'll have him help me pull it up just in the front, but that's why I want to go and get it cut again. So, when you conceal, you can also do, you can do the concealer part, especially around your eyebrows after you're done doing your eyebrows. And it will, the concealer will make your eyebrows look very, very defined. I have not tried that yet. We'll see how long. I'm only going to use a little bit more just because I'm really red right there in that area for some reason. How's your recovery doing with your surgery, Mama Joyce? Alright. I just finished with concealer. And now I'm going to go in with my setting powder. To just set my makeup. There's setting powder and setting spray, and you can even use rose water to set your makeup. And it's crazy how different it is when you actually set your makeup. Y'all know how hot it is here in Florida. And my makeup literally does not sweat off my face at all. All right. All right, I just got this yesterday. It's our contouring palette. I have never contoured in my life using this. And I'm so thankful for the little guide. Okay. Let me get my contouring brush. One moment, y'all. What are you doing, Sophie? Okay. Oh no, that sounds very painful. Alright, so when you buy your contouring kit, your sculpting kit, it has a diagram over each shade. Your darker shade and then your highlighting shades, and it tells you where you should apply it to your face. So it tells me to do it along my hairline, they're actually referring me to a different orthopedic doctor because of all my issues that I'm having. All right. So for the darker shades, you also go up the sides of your nose. Cheekbones and jawline. Yeah, let's see. I had hip surgery a year ago, November, on my left hip to repair a ligament that tore. That's cool. Can't really tell on the phone, but so I did that. I went and had my hip surgery, and after the hip surgery I fell, and then a couple of months later I got into the car accident. After the car accident, they convinced me to let them do a cortisone shot. So I did the cortisone shot, and nothing. I even let them convince me to do it in my neck. Yeah, I can see it now too, now that I'm adding the color. Anyways, I did the cortisone shot. They told me to give it some time, see if it helps. It didn't help. When I'm looking for, see, I contoured that side. That's where my cheekbone starts, and how I know, when you suck your face in like that with your lips, where your face naturally indents, that's where your, that is where your cheekbone is, and that's where you want to go in with the darker shade to define, basically. This is contouring it. So I just wanted to explain how to do that before I went on. Then when you're done, you blend it all in, so it's not going to look so crazy. But anyways, I went and had x-rays done 2 months ago. And he informed me that I was going to need a full hip replacement, but that he wasn't quite sure how to do it. So here I am back at point A. All right, I'm actually going to use this stuff. This is a highlighter. I'm already starting with it. I probably should have waited, but I figured get everything on that I'm going to blend in. And then I'll go from there. So yeah, long story short, he's sending me to a new orthopedic doctor, one that has dealt with my disability, to see what can be done, because just physically there's no way I can have a hip replacement in his eyes. I'm going to wait to do the rest of that until after. So now I'm going to just blend it in. Pretty cool. Now, if I look like a clown, y'all need to say something. Don't let me walk out of the house like this. Shows how scared I am. Thank you. So with that same brush, Melena, that I've recommended for you, really I recommend it to anybody who wants to wear makeup and have a good multi-purpose brush. This is your, this is the best bet. I've used it for contouring so far, for my concealer, You can use it for highlighting. All right, so my contouring, the darker part is done. I'm gonna add on my bronzer now. I know you're also looking at different brushes. I'm trying out our new blusher brush for the first time. I like using bronzer for blush just because I'm very picky about what colors I use when I wear blush. And so what I did is when I smiled, hey Vicky, I can't wait for you to get everything either. Keep an eye because I am doing those sales. They end at the tomorrow, the ones that I posted on the page. So Vicky, I'm exploring highlighting and contouring my face. I've never done it. So far I've contoured. I need to blend that side a little more. But when I add my bronzer or my blush, I smile and it shows the apples. And so I go in a circular motion and then upwards into my hairline and up a little. I've always worn makeup that way. Hello. So, that's done. I may go in with a little bit more color on my cheek. We'll see. All right, contouring's done. I've added some bronzer. Now I'm going to work with my eyes. I'm going to do my eyebrows first, and I'm going to cheat today and use my pencil. Hey, Nana Danya. Please go vote on my page. Help me pick out a haircut. I'm also pretty set on a color. I've learned that I like the ashy colors. All right. Alright, so I've been using two different shades when it comes to my eyebrow pencils. I'm going, hey Jenny, I'm going to go in and outline them with the darker shade, and then I'll fill them in with the lighter shade. Whew. Our pencils are amazing. Our brow palette, tomorrow's the last day to get that kudos. And that involves or includes your Brow Obsession palette. You pick your shade. We have blonde, medium, and dark. I use both blonde and medium. It has your brow powder shades that you'll use to fill your brows in with. And it also has your highlighters. I kept going back and forth on whether or not I was going to do my hair shorter again. But I can't keep doing it. Yay! Which one did you vote for? A, B, or C? Hey, Sarah. I know I look like a fool right now. I'm drawing my eyebrows on. I'm happy I came on. I was in a crummy mood earlier. Like I was saying when I started this video, this literally is the best distraction in the world for me because it doesn't matter how bad I'm hurting when I'm standing up. Like, I literally, this is something I look forward to doing daily with you guys. Especially when I have everybody on talking to me. I have makeup everywhere. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate it. Please share. Sarah, Mama Joyce, Vicky, all of y'all share when y'all come on, share the video, and I'll put your name into my drawing that ends tomorrow for September. Do you know what? Somebody told me the other day that eyebrows aren't meant to be twins. They're sisters. They don't have to look exactly alike. As long as you're not walking around with one thick eyebrow and a thin eyebrow, you're good. I have learned that. And don't let them get too thick. Oh no, my battery has 15%. I think I can make it. I stay along the hairline. On the top, I try to stay along the hairline. The bottom, if I need to go a little bit lower just to make them look even, you can. That's why I like the pencils, because you can actually kind of tailor it to what you want. I like higher arches. I feel like it kind of, I don't know, makes me look a little more serious. Thank you, Mama Joyce. I'll enter you into the drawing. I'm giving away, for September, I'm giving away our crushed lip powder in the color Contrite. It is so pretty. All right. Medium shade is what I'm going to use to fill in. And then when you fill in, even if it's still a little too dark, you can go in with your spoolie brush, which is great for taming unruly eyebrows. It's also great for kind of blending in your colors that you use to fill your brows with. I use mine also if I see that I've gotten mascara after I've done my eyeshadow and it's already dried. I'll take the spoolie brush and lightly rub across the areas that the mascara got onto my skin at, and it takes it off without messing up my eyeshadow. That's such a cool trick. Okay. People laugh. I literally get ready like this just to go to the grocery store. But I was asked by one of our uplines the other day, like, how do I network? How do I network my business? And there's so many different ways you can network. And basically networking is just basically advertising, marketing. How do you get your name out there? And I find that if I put my makeup on when I go to daycare, or to the grocery store. Yesterday I was in Walmart and I had a lady stop me and tell me that I looked so beautiful. Do you know that I only had on my eye makeup? I didn't have foundation on, concealer. I put on moisturizer and then my eye makeup and I left. They're boxy right now on my eyebrows, but once I'm done, I'll go in and shape them with the Q-tip. Q-tips are my best friend. If I'm out of Q-tips, it's the end of the world. We actually do. So if you're intimidated with doing your eyebrows freehand, we do have eyebrow stencils. And you just pick whichever shape that you like. And you hold them up against your eyebrows. And then you fill it in with either your brow powder or your pencil. I obviously can't do that because I can't technically use my hands like that. And I'm saying like that because I don't want to get yelled at for saying you can do anything you put your mind to, but this has taken me practice. Literally, if you go on my Facebook and you look back at my pictures from even 5 months ago, my brows looked freaking ridiculous. How I chop onions. I do not like chopping onions. I hate chopping them, but I get it done like a champ. All right. Whew. Eyebrows are done, y'all. I just need to shape them up. If If I were a Q-tip, where would I be? I knocked y'all over. One moment, y'all. Sorry. Shoot. All right, hold on. Technical difficulties. Okay. I need to just break down and bring my stand into the bathroom. I'm back. Okay. All right. So with the eyebrows, this is what I do. Oh, we're down again. Hold on, y'all. Rotate your device. Can't rotate when live. That's funny. Where are y'all at? Okay, let me turn the video around now. Okay. Well, that was not fun. That put me out into a sweat, y'all. By the way, if you get sweaty with this makeup, don't rub, dab. That's with any makeup. But dabbing helps keep it on. You can get rid of the sweat. Yeah, onions make me cry when I cut them up. I mean, they make everybody cry, but can you imagine holding a knife and chopping onions and them being completely, just, they kill you. I actually got the shape done pretty good today, y'all. Okay. I did my eyebrows too first before I did my eyeshadow, only to kind of give myself a guide as to where I wanted to begin and end with it. If you also go up in upward strokes when you're doing your brows, it gives it a more natural look. Hey, Emily. Did you come on? Share the video so I can enter your name into the drawing. Giving away a free crushed lip powder this month. It's one of our limited time products, so they will be going away eventually. We don't know. I don't know when, but it's definitely an amazing product. It starts out in powder form, so you want to make sure to open it upright. And then it goes into, from powder form, it goes to from powder it goes to, what's the term? Cream. Powder to cream. All right. Okay. I'm going to do my eyes quickly. Alright, so I got some new colors in today. Just blending in that highlight a little. I've never been one to really highlight. If somebody else wants to do it for me, that's fine. There we go. Now we're a little corrected. Alright, I created this palette, y'all. Look at all those colors. You can either buy pre-selected palettes or you can buy them empty and you fill them how you want. I like doing the ones that you fill just because it is such a fun way to explore different colors. You can pick out your own shades. So if you like darker colors, you can pick out only dark colors. If you like I like to pair solid colors with shimmery or metallic colors. Right now I'm using the color, it's called Hesitant. It's a real pretty nude pink color. You can take tape, I haven't tried this yet, but go to the outer corner of your eye and go upward towards your eyebrow and tape it, and it will create a perfect line for you as to where, that way if there's anything that goes past where you want your eyeshadow to be, you just take the tape off and you've got clean cuts. All right, got that color on. I'm using next one, I'm going to be using our fluffy crease brush. This brush is awesome, y'all. And I'm going in now with the color we Relaxed. Now I'm just kind of going along the crease and a little upward to kind of define the hooded area of my eye. I love our metallic colors. They are so pretty. I normally don't watch where I apply the eyeshadow. I go by feel. Where my eyeball basically runs across the lid, I kind of use that as a guide as to where I put the crease colors. This one is a darker one. I'm also going to be using one called Gentle. It's another metallic shade. It is awesome. All right. This is another one of our crease brushes. It has a little bit more of a controlled touch to it. I've not really ever been a fan of blue eyeshadow at all. And I have learned to love it with my Younique makeup that I've used and tried. Like, you can see it's a very light blue, and this color is called Fancy. Our brushes hold the powder really, really good, so they don't, there's not a lot that drops down onto your face, which is really nice when you're doing makeup and using multiple colors. If you're worried about your eyeshadow dropping onto your cheeks and stuff, you can wait to finish your cheeks off towards the very end. That way you can just wipe it off and it's good to go. Again, I'm only really going by feel. I don't know if others do that. I don't know. I'd like to share my techniques, like what I do. Alright, now I'm going to go back in with this brush. If you keep a damp cloth or a makeup cleaner around when you're doing your makeup and you're using multiple colors, it really, really helps with making sure that the color that you're applying to your eyes is actually true to the color instead of mixed with the previous colors that you've been using. Now I'm going to go into the inner corner and kind of blend in. Yep, phone's about to die. 5%. We're almost done. I'm going to apply gentle to the inner corners of the eyes and kind of inward towards the blue. My phone dies, I'll take a picture and share what it looks like. Let's see if I can beat the phone. So pretty. All right, eyes are done. It's okay if it goes out a little towards your nose, but with the colors that you use in your inner crease, just because you can blend them into the tear duct area of your eye and then up underneath. If you wear glasses, applying a lighter shade, something bright underneath your eye, will also bring attention to your eye. So, all right. I like. All right. I'm going to finish off with mascara. I'm not going to do eyeliner today just because my eyes are a little irritated from the cornea. You apply it to your eyes, your lashes, blink, and it will transfer onto your lower lashes. If you want longer lashes, I've got I've got a promo going on in my VIP group that's closed to the public, where I enter in all of my own personal deals. So if you would like to try our Epic Mascara, your choice of color, and our eyelash serum, comment lash or message me and I'll enter you into the group. That way you can see the promotion that I've got going on. It's awesome. All right, makeup's done. I'm going to apply, I think I'm going to go with Koi crushed lip powder. It's a real light, pretty pink color. With peach undertones, so if you like a peachy pink, let me know. This one is good for you. A little bit of it goes a long way. Of course, with all of our products, you can build up on them. So if you want a more bold look, you just apply even more to it. So I'm finished with my look today, guys. Thanks for watching with me. Before I kill my phone completely, I'm going to go ahead and end, and I'll finish everything up with my finishing powder, and then I'll take a picture of the finished product. So thanks for watching and keeping me company. I have truly appreciated all the love and support. I love you guys, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye, guys. Thank you, Mama. I love you. I'll talk to you soon. I'll call you.